Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Cek 1 2 3 dicoba. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Cek 1 2 3 coba. Cek 1 2 3 dicoba. Cek 1 2 3 dicoba. Naik lagi udah 11,5. Kita mau main eFootball ya. Halo Syuro, belum tidur Syuro, udah setengah 12. Panas hari ini, tidak seperti hari kemarin. Belum ngantuk. Apa yang dilakukan Syuro kalau belum ngantuk? Udah di kamar disuruh tidur gitu. Menghayal kah? Lain main handphone ya. Jam 12. Nah iya, jangan begadang lah. Halo Bang Pul, udah siap live Bang Pul? Tadi aku singgah tuh ke tempat Bang Pul. Bukan yang siang tadi ya, yang malam juga. Alhamdulillah Bang Pul. Stabil view-nya Bang Pul ya. Yang menghayal jadi pemain eFootball terbaik. Punya potensi Syuro. Sama-sama Bang, makasih Bang. Aku sering pantau-pantau. Cuman karena aku nggak ngerti game yang Abang mainin, jadi aku bingung. Mau komen apa? Aku cuman ngelihat keseruan pembahasan gamenya aja. Alah mana ada Bang? Itu karena ilmu Abang itu Bang. Udah siap live Bang? 30-an tadi Bang, aku lihat view-nya Bang. Mantep Bang. Memang game bola yang asik dimainin itu ya eFootball kalau aku bilang Syuro ya. Ya, alhamdulillah aku mantau tadi kan. Cuman karena aku nggak paham game yang abang mainin, jadi aku ngelihat keseruan pembahasan aja. Mantap bang, senang bang ngelihatnya. Itu macam Genshin Impact juga ya bang? Game yang apa? Roronoto Noto, susah pun aku menjelaskannya. Membunyikannya jelas aku. Oh, mirip-mirip Demi Minto. Oh, malasnya kalau main eFootball nge-lag. Nah gini Syuro, aku pun lagi ngalami problem itu. Sekali-sekali kalau lagi mau PFP, Syuro beli kabelan. Jadi Xbox-nya dicolokin kabelan. Jangan internetnya pakai WiFi dari Xbox, beda. Aku soalnya udah coba. Langsung pakai WiFi di PS. Nggak usah di PS, di PC aja lah. Pakai WiFi atau sama dicolokin kabelan. Lebih kencang kabelan, tapi beli kabelannya juga jangan yang asal-asal, Curo. Pakai pakai yang Cat 6 atau Cat 7 lah, yang kencang dia. Biasanya kecepet itu Curo kalau udah pakai kabelan, nggak ngelek-ngelek lagi. Nah, gampang Syuro. Syuro tinggal beli terminal hubnya. Murah kok harganya. Terminal hubnya. Jadi nanti dari modem wifi-nya dicolokin kabelan, colokin ke terminal hub. Terminal hub itu isinya ada yang 4, ada yang 5. Jadi dari terminal hub nanti baru ke Xbox. Nah, itu salah satu cara satu-satunya kalau Syuro mau main nggak ngelek-ngelek. Atau coba tanya di rumah berapa Mbps. Tapi kalau aku saran, kalau suruh mau seriusin main eFootballnya biar lebih mantep, pakai kabelan colokannya. Pakai RJ yang kabel kepala RJ45 itu. Nah, jangan manfaatin wifi. Hulu mampus. Aku aja download game kalau pakai wifi meninggal. Lama kali. Mending pakai kabelan. Kalau colokan penuh bisa dibeli terminal hubnya, murah harganya kok. 50-an ada, 100 ribuan ada, tergantung merek loh. Pak ya, yang ini udah keras belum ya? Sama aja nih, bodoh nih pasti nih. Ini aku makanya jarang mainin yang lawan orang, ngelek-ngelek dia karena rusak kabelan aku kemarin. Geser, kekok katanya. Kayaknya masih gampang ini, soalnya 6 kali menang mesti 18 poin. Coba kita tes lah ya, yang divisi 7 udah keras belum ini botnya. Kopi karena suruh punya potensi loh, sayang. Dan game ini sekarang ini punya masa depan, nggak kayak zaman aku dulu main game ya untuk senang-senang aja. Suruh punya potensi, sayang kalau nggak dimanfaatin. Suruh fasilitas ada, konsolnya ada, wifi-nya aja ada, tinggal nambahin kabelan aja biar nggak ngelek-ngelek.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Sekalian main overpower bang.
Such scenes here.
Maksudnya apa overpower kayak mana?
Team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Oh, player yang enak dipakai. Suruh kan banyak tuh pemain-pemain enak. Ini akun baru pula. Bersyukur aja kita dengan apa yang ada. Banyak isi kepalaku mau ganti pemain.
In every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets.
Kan balik lagi kalau ketemu tim yang powernya di atas kita, tapi pilotnya biasa-biasa aja, nggak menakutkan. Lebih menakutkan lagi ketemu tim yang OPR-nya di bawah kita, tapi pilotnya canggih. Itu buat jantung deg-deg ser tuh. Messi, Son, Oliver Kahn.
So off we go then.
Nah, ini apa kado pintar dia? Masih bodoh botnya.
Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Botnya masih bodoh rupanya di divisi 7. Pikir botnya udah keras-keras.
Foden.
Kita main koop lawannya udah jauh di atas, Bang.
Mbappe.
Enggak juga suruh. Bukan karena pemainnya. Karena juga yang menggunakan usernya, yang menggunakan pemain-pemain bagus tadi, mainnya juga lumayan. Dia tahu kapan harus lari, kapan harus nggak lari.
Hernandez, Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Apalagi tadi kan divisi 1 dia. Wajar. Dia lebih bisa menguasai kapan dia mesti lari, kapan dia mesti ngumpan. Terus kompak lagi dua orang itu.
And for a moment time stood still.
Udah terbiasa main co-op, jadi makanya dia mudah. Jadi udah ada chemistry.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi with the short one. Tries a shot.
Ih, lontongnya ini dari tadi.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Chemistry udah tahu mau kemana, Kenapa dapat lewat yang gitu-gitu aja? Ya bisa jadi, mungkin dilihat dibaca data kita mampu lawan-lawan yang kayak gitu. Ataupun memang orang-orang yang dengan skill-skill kayak gitu, dengan tim-tim bagus kayak gitu yang banyak main. Mana tahu dia lagi latihan untuk Piala Dunia ada event kan tanggal 21 ini di Shibuya, Tokyo, eFOOTBALL, event dunia. Festival dunia. Bakal kita live streaming nanti itu. Nonton perwakilan Indonesia, mudah-mudahan jadi juara dunia. Mudah-mudahan jadi juara lagi. Karena aku terus terang ya, dari sekian banyak game bola, yang paling enak nengoknya di live streamingin gitu ya, si eFOOTBALL ini ketimbang game bola yang lain. Lebih kena gitu nontonnya.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Kerasa adu strateginya itu antara playernya.
Robertson. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Nah, itu tadi. Kenapa nggak dibuat mereka? Mungkin karena susah. Nanti, kalau iya yang temennya tuh selalu ada gitu kan.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened here?
Itu yang susah mungkin. Oh, udah mulai agak nggak goblok kali nih kok.
He's got tall.
Harus susahnya di situ nanti. Yang satu kawannya bisa main co-op, yang satu lagi nggak ada waktunya. Mampus kalau itu. Terakhir ribut dia, cemananya kau nggak naik ranking kita, cemana aku lagi sibuk.
Gets it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot. Oh, the ball's come loose. Can he put it away?
Gila kipernya. Makan apa Donnarumma itu? Bisa seperti itu. Cocok, suruh mesti kalau misalnya minat di game eFOOTBALL nih, mesti diseriusin. Mainin sering-sering yang namanya rival divisi. Kalau macam aku yang udah tuwek kayak gini, ya main game kayak gini sekedar untuk senang-senang dan happy-happy. Kalau enggak kasih event yang hadiahnya, itu boleh, setuju aku tuh. Kasih event main co-op, hadiahnya lumayan ya kan. Jangan cuma sekedar level latihan ataupun koin. Kalau koin emasnya boleh ya, asal jangan koin eFOOTBALL yang biru itu ya kan. Ataupun player.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Karena Shiro mainnya bagus aku lihat.
To go and wrap things up.
Tekniknya juga oke.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Poin kuning dapat 100 misalnya. Mantap lah. 100 mantap, itu bisa gacha satu kali ya kan. Sayang kalau punya kemampuan nggak diiniin. Aku lantaran anakku nggak gitu hobi main game bola dia. Padahal udah aku ajak-ajak juga, dia sekedar main aja, nggak istilahnya nggak sampai ke taraf hobi lah. Kalau betul-betul hobi dia, udahlah latihannya tiap hari.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Lontong, pikir out. Coba nih habis lawan orang lah.
That's a throw.
Yang mulai sulit itu.
Now it's Milinkovic-Savic.
Ceder katanya.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Enak harusnya kalau anak abang hobi bola, jadi abang dukung. Iyalah, dukung aja aku. Dia katanya mau minta masuk SSB nih, lagi nyari SSB nanti aku. Cuman kayaknya kalau bola di Indonesia nih jadi pemain bola asli ya.
Corner number 2 then.
Belum begitu ini kali sekarang ini.
Last ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be a
Tapi
throw.
kalau disuruh pilih misalnya dia lebih senang jadi atlet e-sport gini kan, aku dukung kali. Prasarana ada ya kan.
And that certainly packed a punch.
Foden.
Oh, what a ball! And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. In comes the corner.
Bapaknya pun hobi ya kan.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Climbs up big.
Kepala orang
No, he
ini.
didn't quite meet it right.
Baling terus kepalanya.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Lembek kali kalau hobi nggak bisa dikembangkan, sayang juga. Iya. Lebih sulit itu jadi atlet sepak bola daripada pemain e-sport bola. Lebih sulit itu. Karena godaannya persimpangan jalannya lebih gede.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's
Itu juga yang soalnya aku rasain. Karena aku dulu juga main bola.
And the lead is
Lebih mudah itu jadi atlet e-sport daripada jadi pemain bola, atlet sepak bola. Banyak kali persimpangan jalan yang harus dilalui. Kalau memang betul mau jadi atlet, itu kita seakan-akan mesti pakai kacamata kuda. Jadi kita nggak boleh ngelihat kanan, nggak boleh ngelihat kiri. Yang kita lihat tujuan kita aja udah jadi atlet bola. Karena kalau masih pakai kacamata biasa, kacamata yang biasa digunain sama manusia, nah itu nanti persimpangan jalannya ribet.
And the action is back on the way. And it's Son Heung-min. Hernandez. Over to the other side. Too much on that, it's gone out. Van Dijk. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. Messi, he has found the way through. Son Heung-min. Good ball over the top. He's onside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Hey, hampir aja.
That's a throw. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's got away. And that's been drilled in. Oh, shooting chance!
Masuk.
It's in! And they are right back within touch!
Wempik.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mbappe! Hernandez with the delivery. And he can clear it away. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
It'll be a throw-in.
Ya kalau main ini jadinya.
And it's Messi. Caicedo. Oh, that's a very... He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Dijk. Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. It's an errant pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Son Heung-min. Now the finish!
The finish!
No mistake!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He can run onto that. There's no flag. Messi. Milinkovic-Savic. Milinkovic-Savic! That's a sharp pass. Foden. In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Robertson bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a shot!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 17.
Cleared without hesitation. It's a throw-in. And it's Messi. Got a shot away! And the keeper read that really well.
Kenapa Messi itu jongkok?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Hernandez. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the finish!
And the finish!
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh no!
Caicedo. And Robertson. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Ci saranno
The pass
3
is
minuti di
intercepted.
recupero.
Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did.
San ini nih. Lambat ya. Jumpa lah nih sama yang keras-keras ini. California, here we come. Widih, pemainnya.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest... Oh, shooting chance!
Sudah dibuka.
And Beckham!
Gila pemainnya.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And there's green grass ahead of him.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Szoboszlai. And here's Messi. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Pinches it off him. And it's Ribery. Now it's Batistuta. Beckham. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. And that has been cleared. Messi. Can he finish? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gede-gede kali pemainnya lontong.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Can he finish?
Kejar.
They are rampant. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Son Heung-min, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a good run down the left. In with the challenge. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Son Heung-min, and he's picked out the run. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Dijk can get it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Messi will not want to lose. He's gone for goal! Crosses it in. Van Dijk with the clearance. And that's going right the way across. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, easy pickings there. Szoboszlai. Back into the middle. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help.
Decent hit! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, and another try!
Habis kita habis.
Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And now he has 2. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Ribery. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. The message is clear, none shall pass. Batistuta strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's
Il
there to
quarto
get it
uomo
away.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Milinkovic-Savic. Yildiz. That's headed upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's the end of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano I biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he thumps it clear. And here's Mbappe, Son Heung-min. Oh, it's Batistuta. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Milinkovic-Savic. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Son Heung-min. And that's another good win of the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, it's wide. Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. He's got away, and the
La
shot!
fluenza di quest'oggi è di
And he's missed it.
80.953
Oh, it's a
spettatori.
brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Lovely feet. Batistuta!
Gila tendangannya.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Ha segnato al 63esimo minuto, numero 18.
It's become a case of men against boys. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come
Can
their
he
way.
latch onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hernandez. Milinkovic-Savic.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, red. Nice interception. Ribéry. Szoboszlai. It's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Ribéry. Szoboszlai. Great ball if he can get there. Shot a goal! Oh, almost a sixth.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Hakimi. And he can clear it away. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
How many interceptions have we seen?
And Ribéry! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Son Heung-min.
Aduh.
That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Messi. Numero 31. Numero 3.
Temporary retreat here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Il numero 24.
Messi.
Il numero 4.
And that's been won straight back. Rafinha. And here's Batistuta. Beckham. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Milinkovic-Savic, gently done. No luck with that dink over the top. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's Son Heung-min, sends it crossfield. Szoboszlai getting this one clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Batistuta. That's going to go a long way. Yildiz. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Hernandez.
recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Son Heung-min bops him off it and wins back the ball. Szoboszlai. Reinders. Now that's well seen too.
Coba lagi.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Ricordiamo a tutti.
Aduh, kekalahan. Apa ini kok?
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Pumas, one of the big clubs in Mexico, the Big Four, and they have a following to match. Nigh on 70,000 proudly parading their colours. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. An early chance there, first of the game.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short.
Salah.
Messi. Has a go! They want to be quick to recover this. He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Messi goes short. And here's Messi. Hits one! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Son Heung-min.
That was lovely, that.
Yildiz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Son Heung-min. Hernandez. And Milinkovic-Savic. Back into the middle. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Milinkovic-Savic. And here's Son Heung-min. He's in here!
Bodoh kok balikin lagi ke belakang.
That is one way to stop him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yildiz. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Milinkovic-Savic. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's tried one! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Foden. He could be in here. Valverde. He's got away. And that's played in low. He can get that clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through, it's one-on-one. And the shot! And he hits the net. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Convertido en el minuto 28, número 9.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Milinkovic-Savic! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Milinkovic-Savic at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
Oh, what a mistake! And he was alert to it. Valverde. Now Foden. Son Heung-min does well to get it back. Foden. Valverde. Milinkovic-Savic. Now it's Son Heung-min. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. For Valverde. Played over towards the opposite flank. Foden. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Messi. He's away. Valverde. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Foden. Can he finish? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back underway. Robertson. Now Van Dijk. Robertson.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk makes the interception. Akanji. Van Dijk. Can he get it through? Mbappe! And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Milinkovic-Savic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against them here.
That has been slung wide. And that's not going to reach. Oh, that's an inviting ball.
Oh, that's such a good run.
More terrific header. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Hernandez. Son Heung-min. And it's Van Dijk. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It's a great ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Now Mbappe. Interesting ball. Can he put it away? It's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Convertido en el minuto 71. Número 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Número 44.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Akanji. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And Messi!
Hampir.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
He shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to get free. Caicedo. Lovely bit of skill. No way through there. No, that's been intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pumas making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And they've got a throw. Caicedo. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's found some space. Great hit! And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hernandez. In with the challenge. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had it taken off him. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Messi. Mbappe! Lee Kang in. Robertson cuts it out. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. He has found a way through. And they can counter here. He's found a way through.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Yildiz. Alexander-Arnold. And Robertson. Oyarzabal. Fagioli. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has...
Let's go. Para sonar kapal selam ya. Klubnya Bang Puller nih. Arsenal. Ayo, bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Hits one! Oh, big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And he's intervened well there. And here's Mbappe, who played through for the wide man. And they've got rid. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi plays it short. Crosses it in. Oh, what has happened here? That's good play. Up for a header! De Bruyne. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And he was quick to react. And it's Salah. Strong running down that left flank. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Messi. He's been picked out. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. Rafinha. Oh, and he's through the middle. Donnarumma will lay claim to that. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi looking to run onto it. Son Heung-min. Alisson has that under control. Rafinha. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez. Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez is there to clear. Works it forward. Rudiger with the clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. He's through here. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Safi Sali. That's headed upfield.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rafinha. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Son Heung-min. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, played right into his path. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He is through here. And that has been cleared. Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get...
Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Van Dijk. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And the flag has stayed down. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah.
And the shot! Decent enough try. It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short.
Aduh, salah.
And he cuts out the
nggak
supply.
dapat.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. Messi. Deftly away.
Hey!
They get a throw in. Oh, shooting
Wih,
chance!
masuk ah.
He has done it! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
179.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he latch on to this?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Son Heung-min. And the keeper beats it away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! The most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Look at this, there's the shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Number 13.
Arsenal choosing to make the first
Coming on the
change.
field is number 6, Neymar.
Neymar does really well there, he is strong. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Son Heung-min looks to get on the end of this. And that's gone loose. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Mohamed Salah.
Hernandez.
Coming on to replace him is number 19, Serge Gnabry.
Swung over. Hakimi. Now the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Hakimi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he can clear it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually think...
Has a goal! It's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Hernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15, Safi Salih. Coming
Neymar
on the field
clears.
is number 20.
Picked up, decent hit! Really well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
Ya Allah, habis
Well,
mati.
we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 89 minutes is
We have
number
got ourselves a
9,
game here.
Kylian Mbappe.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay
Added
here.
minutes has been indicated.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Shifted upfield. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. And that's an errant pass. Cleared without complication. Tries a shot! Put through his own net!
Menyakitkan.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Yakin kali tadi tuh menang lawan itu. Kalau belum rezeki kayak gitu tuh. Ngarah ke gawang pula itu. Aduh. Ngarahnya ke gawang pula itu. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Azril, apa kabar Azril? Lagi nunggu PSG Madrid Azril. Kalah kurang nih. Ada. Aduh gawat ini. Lawan ada 3.000. Belum ada 2.100. Ada dia anu dia.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Ronaldo looking to run onto it.
Aduh, bodoh.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's pulled back. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right.
It's Adriano! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Fermin. Cambiasso. Now it's Torres.
Waduh,
Terrific
gila
header!
memang si
And it's a
Adriano nih.
goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Adriano demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Number 21, Adriano.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hakimi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is masterful defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he's managed to get free. Could be danger here. Son Heung-min. And reclaimed it in a trice. That'll be a throw.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Torres. Good steal, he just read it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Messi. He is through here. Decent hit! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph.
And the shot! Bastoni getting this one clear. Cafu. That's good vision. Now that's well seen too. Nicely spread. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Showing good feet. Turns and goes back. Ribery! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a nicely measured pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Has a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Nice physical challenge. Well, that's an inviting ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Oh, this looks sharp. That's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernando Torres. Out to the left it goes. Keeper's ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hernandez. And it's Son Heung-min. And that's been won straight back. Messi. And that could set him on his way. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
From the regional police department.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And the counter is on. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Adriano. Yildiz. Mbappe! Oh, no joy this time. Vermeer. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Ribery. Messi. Hakimi. Swung over. Son Heung-min. Works it forward. And here's the chance to counter. And he's surging through. Hits one!
Bisa dikejar Adrianonya.
It's there! And surely that settles it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's in, and Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a pretty loose pass. He's looking to set free a runner. Played it again. He's got full. And the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper threw out a limb.
The attendance for this match was
Gets a good foot in there.
28,599.
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Messi having a look.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll struck first time. Oh, that's a waste.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Adriano, played out wide. Oh, what a climb! Keeper's got his work done. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Adriano. Messi. Yildiz. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. There's no flag. McAllister. Fernando Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Torres.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the last 5 minutes. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Torres. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ribery. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Some really good ball movement. Quality ball. And that's it.
Gila Adrianonya.
Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Sedap. Adrianonya sedap. Oke, macam musim hand enak juga tuh sim. Ternyata cepek lawannya.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Hernandez. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short, and here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's running through. Just the keeper, it's a great chance!
Blunder salah tadi tuh.
Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Kane.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Kubo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, played through for the wide man. Kamavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Ribery. And the ball... Can he finish? Subimendi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Palmer! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Kamavinga. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Palmer has found the net here, of course. Alexander-Arnold. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's let fly.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Kubo. Oh, good-looking ball. Palmer!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Subimendi. Nuno Mendes. Subimendi. Nuno Mendes. Palmer. He is through here. Messi. And here's Kane. And he's there to get it away. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Kubo. And he's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Kane. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Oh, that's clever. Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Palmer might just make this. Alexander-Arnold.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hakimi getting this one clear. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's taking no chances there. Yildiz. Oh, he's found him in... Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Vardiol. Nuno Mendes. Messi gets a foot in here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to dink it in. Zubimendi. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Raya claims it. Nuno Mendes. Threads one in. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception.
Aduh.
Alexander-Arnold. Vardiol. Oh, easy pickings there. Son Heung-min. It's out for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Son Heung-min. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Now it's Kane. And he's on a charge. Not the most accurate pass. Ribéry.
The attendance for this match was
Mbappe.
29,514.
Nuno Mendes. Hakimi does really well there. He is strong. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. That'll be a throw. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. And he's gone searching crossfield. Palmer. Hernandez. And it's Son Heung-min. Kubo. Palmer. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. The fullback is in acres of space here. Hakimi clears it away. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldo getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Aduh,
Son
Mbappe
Heung-min.
nggak mau dia langsung.
It's a pretty loose
Ambil.
pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kubo. Kubo stood his ground strongly. Played back in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nuno Mendes. Kamavinga does well to get it back. Hakimi over to the other side, and it's Son Heung-min, and that has left him in a heap. And now they can clear their lines, and he's being shifted off it. Pass is just off target.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Milinkovic-Savic. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Kamavinga proves too strong.
Substitution.
And it's Messi.
Jauh kali.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. That looks a good ball through. Zubimendi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Milinkovic-Savic. Keeper's dealt with that. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Jadi kalah.
And we're done.
Nggak bisa baca komen
Good
ya,
watch, more than a good
mati
watch
yang untuk
actually,
baca
certainly
komennya.
from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Terasa memang ya kalau
Your
lawannya
reflections
tuh
then, Jim.
OPR
Yeah,
gede-gede.
this looked the most likely
Agak
outcome.
berat
but
pemain
we've had
lawan.
a good...
Ratus. Kumpulin aja lah dulu.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And it's Ribery. And they're quick to press. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe. He's got a side of goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal, after 15 minutes, is number 7, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So, a breakthrough already. Aimed beyond the defence. Vardiol clears it away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Pressing high and with purpose.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold stands tall and stands strong. Played over towards the opposite flank. Van Dijk. Could be danger here.
Iya. Udah diambil.
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away!
Udah diambil.
And they're at it again in double quick time.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi. And he's there to get it away. That's a sharp pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hernandez, approaching the half-hour mark. Gets his pass away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Sabitzer. Ribery. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He can get that clear. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Ribery gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great hit! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And Ribery! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Alex Telles to Messi. That has not gone well. Hernandez. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Alex Telles. Now Mbappe. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. Mbappe. Ribery gets a foot in here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
And the action is back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's caused a worry or two. Can he finish? And more and more and more. And they are pulling clear here.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Just eases him off the ball. Over to the left. Guardiola. Messi. Messi! Yildiz. Messi. Good ball over the top. No, again there's no way through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. He might be in here. Tries a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
The attendance for this match was
Saint-Germain.
62,005.
Hernandez. He's through here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's found a way through. Keeper's ball.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Alex Telles promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, no joy this time. Messi. And he was quick to react. Hernandez. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Sabitzer. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked.
That could spell trouble. Oh, he's in! Shot a goal! They've done it! They're back within reach! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
So is this the start of a comeback? And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Hernandez tries to clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Casemiro. Sabitzer.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And here's Messi. And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Back into the middle. Nice ball, and he's in here. He's got the shot away! Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will
Yildiz.
be 3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Ribery. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Son Heung-min. And that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted.
Coba lagi.
And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by...
Coba lagi. Ada yang komen, mohon maaf ya, nggak bisa. Karena mate.
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The less said about that pass, the better. Deftly away. And it's Messi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Cucurella. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Hernandez. Yildiz. Good ball over the top. shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Nice! Yildiz! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Pinches it off him. Chooses to go cross-field. Son Heung-min going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Foden. Romania clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Messi. And that should get the job done. And reclaimed it in a try. He'll try from distance. Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Marquinhos. For Palmer. It's a throw-in. Marquinhos. Mbappe. Always onto this. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. De Ligt. Pinnock. Marquinhos. Palmer. Hernandez with a definite fell there. Palmer. Messi. Now Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Marquinhos. Ribery. Messi goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, no joy this time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Danger averted for now. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Hakimi. Marquinhos can get it clear. Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's having a go! Has another go! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 14, Judes.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Messi. In with the challenge. He shifted it to the flank. And they've got a throw.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Delicate chip through. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Quality ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Well, and there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Romania can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Threads one in. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And smartly reclaimed. Palmer. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ribery. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Son Heung-min.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Palmer, he is through here. Ribery did well to stay calm there.
The attendance
Ribery did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Ruben Neves does well to get it back. Romania have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Foden. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now that's well seen too. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. There's the hit! And he's following up! He's got a goal! Back winning one! They have them in their sights again! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Romania get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Passing is crisp. Mbappe! Spectacular save! No mistake! And just like that, he hits 50.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Kylian Mbappe.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Son Heung-min. Mbappe! Palmer. Pinnock. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ribéry. Lovely ball and a rip. Can he put it away? Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 9, Kylian
And
Mbappe.
there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 20, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 10, Neymar. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hakimi. It's gone for a throw-in. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar. Mbappe. To Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's really well cleared. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. Played out towards the right wing. It's gone out for a throw-in. Valverde. Ruben Neves.
3 minutes at a time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. De Ligt. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a
Sekali
game,
lagi ya,
what a
mohon
performance.
maaf ya,
And right
buat yang
when...
komen-komen nggak bisa dibaca karena untuk komennya mate. Ah, bodoh. Apa tadi itu? Tapi udahlah, bagus. Salah. Kita coba dulu AI-nya nih, divisi 6. Walah. Sana 6, yang sini 7. Lagi loh.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody.
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The great chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Ribery. Ribery.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gently done. He is starved of space and time.
That was lovely, that.
Just eases him off the ball. Son-Heung-min. That's good vision. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Succumbs to the pressure. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's gone backward here. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Courtois gets it away. And it's Neymar. Out for a throw. De Bruyne. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hernandez. Yildiz. Quarter of an hour played. And that should get the job done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that.
And the finish! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 18 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Alvarez. And he's searching through. And claimed it back swiftly. Chooses to go crossfield. Son-Heung-min. Hernandez. Yildiz. And Messi! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hernandez. It's a loose ball. Messi. Oh, here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Neymar makes the interception. Iraq are looking to go forward now. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. It's a throw-in. Bailey. Half an hour played now. Looks to the other side.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's found him in space. Heads it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hernandez is there and he can get that clear. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the volley. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Bailey. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ribery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared without hesitation. Looking for the runner. There's the shot! And that was very necessary. João Cancelo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. He's through here. Now there's a fight. Has a go! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 14, Udes.
3-0. And we've reached half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. He's gone forward. Mbappe! Great hit! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Van Dijk. And it's Cancelo. Son Heung-min. Hernandez. It's Ribery. And it's Messi. Speculative strike. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez. kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
João Cancelo. Oh, he's found some space here. Son Heung-min chasing after it. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away.
The attendance for this match was
And a goal kick.
28,599.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Tries a header! No joy, but a decent try. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a nicely weighted pass. Played back. Yildiz! Mbappe! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's taking no chances. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. João Cancelo. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe. Can he finish? And he steered it beyond the post.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Courtois is there to clear. Some resolute defending there. Done delicately. Oh, smashing header! Oh, almost a sixth.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
He's found a way through. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's managed to get free. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. Iraq needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe, he's in a great position. De Bruyne.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alvarez, spread out to the left. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Kunde spots it and intercepts.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Number 24 added minutes has been indicated.
Son Heung-min, interesting ball, and he's away. That's been cut out, well played. Bailey, De Bruyne, and time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours.
Ada yang komen-komen ya, nggak bisa baca ya. Nggak bisa dibaca.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He was under real pressure there. Messi. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Cleared without complication. They get a throw in. Swung over. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central... And Ribery! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Ribery in with the challenge. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Mbappe! Still goalless at the moment. Stood up well to him there. Hakimi. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Sari. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
This is their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi. Off. And Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Has a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's got the beating of his... Mbappe! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's... And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Robertson. nicely aimed pass.
That was lovely, that.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Dink through. Donnarumma can pick that up. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Ribery. Solanke. And he was quick to react. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays a delicate ball. In with a header! Harmlessly behind. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, good ball. Ribery. Sari. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Diego Carlos spots it and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Clips it so gently. Diego Carlos. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing the...
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, there's the clearance. Ribery. Mbappe. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe! Oh, well played. Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's shifting through the kit. Hits one! And that was very necessary.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Backward it goes. And Ribery! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent hit! Defending of the desperate variety. Hernandez. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Hakimi wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? He scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 72 minutes is...
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ribery!
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Messi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Pemain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And they're back on the ball again. Son Heung-min sticks it away. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Solanke. That is good alertness. Leading by two, and the finishing line in sight. Ribery. Yildiz. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's gone looking for safety. Ribery. Hernandez. Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And he can clear it away. And they're quick to get it back. Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Great ball, and the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So time for
Cristiano
change.
Ronaldo.
And this one has been on the...
Number 9.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Kalau ada yang komen, mohon maaf ya nggak bisa dibaca.
And this is now today's lineup. Number 1, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Number 3, Van Dijk. Number 2, Hakimi. Number 19, Hernandez.
And we're underway. Cristiano Ronaldo is looking to set free. Goes in for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away. And here's Mbappe. He's had a hit! Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 5 minutes is
So
number
a
14,
breakthrough already.
Yudes.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Messi.
Yudes.
Rebound, he rises! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Caicedo. Robertson. He's got away. Hakimi. Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And Akanji. The pressing's intense. It's Son Heung-min! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
And the finish! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Dink through, and the ball's a good big chance! It's a loose, in he goes again! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Hakimi. He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Akanji. And he thumps it clear. And it's Son Heung-min. Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. And he's managed to get free. Decent hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Son Heung-min. That looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Son Heung-min. And the shots! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Kylian Mbappe.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got the shot away! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
It's become a case of men against boys. Shot at goal! And it's in! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Akanji. Mbappe! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Corner number 2 then. And it's a poor one. Hernandez. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Messi gets across and deals with it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yildiz. He's through here. Mbappe! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've...
And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
And please welcome our
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up.
It's Son Heung-min! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played in by Robertson. Yildiz on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. There will be a throw-in. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This is promising. Yildiz! And again! There's the hit! No, it's wide. Robertson. Valverde. Ribery wins the duel this time. Mbappe has a goal! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's Son Heung-min, and that's not going to reach. Yildiz!
The attendance for this match
He's put
was
it wide.
29,830.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Substitution.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah,
There's the shot! And that's past the post. Time and again they are repelled. Looks for the finish! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hakimi calmly anticipates.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's intervened well there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Foden with the foul.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. But they've got it again. And he welcomes it in. Hakimi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yildiz! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Spread neatly. Hakimi gets it away. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space out wide. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's only too happy to take that back. Valverde. Hernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. And here's Son Heung-min. Chooses to go back. And Dari! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the number on the board is 3. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish having... Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify.
He's had a shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Barkley, and it's Jimenez, and he's managed to get rid. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Bellingham, Van Dijk, and it's played forward, and it's Messi. He is through here. Works it forward. Son Heung-min. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. He's had a hit! It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi, Ribéry. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gabriel Jesus. And it's Messi. Oh, good spread. He can run onto that. Now it's Ribéry. Chance! Neymar. Mbappe! Caught offside that time. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he was quick to react. Valverde. Barkley. Ribéry. He's looking wide. Son Heung-min. He's got the shot away! Oh, it's there! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ribery attempts a clearance. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Can he finish? So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's picked his way through. Bellingham. Yildiz.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yildiz. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Up for a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi. And it's Son Heung-min.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham. For Valverde. Gabriel Jesus. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Mbappe! He's got away with one there. Robertson. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gabriel Jesus. Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jimenez. Barkley. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Akanji attempts a clearance. Shot at goal! Jimenez gets it away. Gabriel Jesus.
Pour ce match, 72 306.
Gabriel Jesus. Messi. Ribery. Ribery going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got away. Messi. There's the shot! And more and more and more. And he is just ripping it up.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's through it all alone. So much big chance. They've done it. And there is his 30th goal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar. Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Barkley. Valverde. And Akanji. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! That's really well cleared. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Very nicely done. And the ball shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
76 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Le numéro 26.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great chance! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Hernandez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's out for a goal kick. That pass isn't the best. Ribery goes pelting down that left-hand side. And it's Son Heung-min. And he was alert to it. Valverde. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he really got hold of that. No way through there. And that could set him on his way. And the flag has... And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. They've played it short.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, shooting chance! And again! 4 extra minutes added on. He's gone for goal! Quality ball. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Out to the left it goes. Hakimi. Look at the space. Hits one! The whistle has gone and it is all over. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Oke, makasih banyak buat yang udah nonton. Secara nggak langsung sudah berinfak dan bersedekah dalam bentuk internet dan waktu. Infak dan sedekah dibalas oleh Allah. Mohon maaf ya. Makasih banyak semuanya. Kita ketemu di live streaming berikut. Makasih banyak ya. Mohon maaf nggak bisa baca komen karena rusak. Makasih banyak ya. Kok rusak mati. Makasih banyak kita. Dan kepada pendukung PSG dan Madrid, kita bakal apa yang terjadi. Oke, makasih banyak semuanya.